What's going on, guys? And today I am bringing you guys a deck profile of my Gravekeepers build that I lost 1-3 at my locals. It's a build from my friend. I just modified it. I think I changed like 6 or 8 cards. I'm not too sure. It's not perfect. It's nowhere near perfect. There might be a few more duos I gotta do in order for me to find out exactly what to take out and what to put in. But so far it did pretty well and I like it, so I just want to show you guys my build. So to start off with, I have 3 Gravekeeper spies. Obviously, flip, you get to get a monster. If you have a descendant, you're able to use that monster to pop, or just if they hit it, they probably won't run it over. And you get another monster if you have a Caius. Perfect. So 3 spies. I have 3 Gravekeepers Commandant. He's really cool. The reason why I have 3, I only run 2 Necro Valleys because if you discard them, you're able to get a Necro Valley from your deck to your hand. So it just kind of flows a little bit faster. And he's in Earth. Which I'll let you guys know why that's kind of important. I have 2 Descendant. I would have run 3 to be honest, but I only have 2. My friend was only running 2, and I don't have a third one, and I didn't want to go out of my way to buy one, but I think 3 would have been better. Maybe 3 Descendant and 2 of these, but it's fine. It did the job, to be honest. I run 1 Gravekeeper's Guard. This card is really good, especially if they synchro summon. They attack, it bounces back. If you have Necro Valley, most likely it'll survive because it has 24 defense. So not only do they take damage probably, but you'll be able to send it back, which is really fucking dope. 1 Gravekeeper's Assailant. When he attacks, and Necro Valley's on play, you're able to switch the position of a monster. So then, like for example, boss monsters usually have low defense, so then he'll be able to run them over. For my floater, I have only 1 tomato. I was gonna do 2 tomatoes or maybe a Sangan, but I only had 1 and it actually worked. I have a Yugioh. He's my only tuner and he's really good. Overall, he gets over Stardust. He gets over maybe not Goyo. Well, yeah, he won't get over Goyo, but he'll reduce it so low where Goyo's no longer a threat. He just gets over anything. I think Gale is pretty good in almost any deck. My tech card is Kaiku. I know a lot of people side deck Kaiku. I actually main Kaiku in this deck. He is usually a side for me, but having Necro Valley and they can remove is really great. But if I have Kaiku, so I have like more options for them not to be able to use the graveyard, and it's really good. I think it just flows with this deck. Being a dark, they won't be able to use what's that card called to summon Absolute Zero? Miracle Fusion, and it's just broken. If you're facing frogs, you're able to do some damage, remove frogs, remove heroes, just remove darks, remove lightsworns. You're able to do a lot of shit with Kaiku, and with this deck I just feel like it flows a lot better than like most decks, so I like it. 2 Caius. I was thinking of doing 3, but 2 is fine. Caius is just broken. I don't think I need to explain myself. Caius is just overall OP. 1 Dark Arm. I kept telling my friend to run a Dark Arm. He's like, no. Honestly, I don't blame him. I only use them like maybe once or twice. It's not like the best card, but well, it is the best card, but it's not the easiest card to summon in this build. But the fact that I do have quite darks, but these guys are Earth, help me out a lot because then I'm not like flooded with darks. So I think Dark Arm is pretty cool. He won me a game. If you guys see the videos, he won me a very important game. And yeah, Dark Arm is just It's just, you know, once you summon him, you're able to pop off kind of thing. And lastly, a beautiful card, Morphin Jar. A lot of people don't expect Morphin Jar. There's, I said it, they think it's a spy, they think it's a guard or whatever. They're like, you know what, just attack. And I'm like, oh, Morphin Jar. They're like, what? They don't expect it. They usually attack, then they set their back row. So I get to get rid of like traps, spells, and monsters. And if I run 2 Book of Moon, so if I have Book of Moon, I'm able to set them back and do it again and just fuck with their hands over and over and over. So that's it with the monsters. Not like crazy amount, but some. I have 3 Royal Tributes. Royal Tribute plus Morphin Jar, broken. I'm fucking with your hand all day long. You're just like, what the hell's going on? You're not really in control. You don't really have all your cards that you wish you had. So yeah, Royal Tribute, 3 Royal Tributes, 2 Necro Valleys, like I said, because I do have the Commandant, so I'm able to draw Necro Valley even faster. And if I already have it, then I don't need to do that. Commandant's effect, back row hate, MST and Heavy Storm, obviously. Only 1 of the Gravekeepers stale. I usually, honestly, they try to remove my spies. They try to remove a lot of stuff. Or even if I attack, they try to deprison. If I summon, they try to bottomless. So, I think 1 is fine because a lot of the times they're not in the graveyard. And if I do summon Dark Arm, I remove some of my darks, which might be Gravekeepers. So I still won't have any targets. So I think 1 is fine. Allure of Darkness. If you guys don't play Speed Duel, you guys should definitely play Speed Duel. I don't know if you guys see this holo. It's like a secret. I think Speed Duel holos are really cool. But yeah, Allure of Darkness, self-explanatory. I have a good amount of darks. And I just choose 1 to remove. Another reason why I only run 1 of this. 2 books. Look at this beautiful book, by the way. This is a beautiful book, man. You guys can't lie. It's a beautiful book. And it's Speed Duel. So I'm able to book this. If they bottomless, deprison, I'm able to book. Or even my spies. I'm able to book spies. Especially summon another Gravekeepers. It's really good. I think Book of Moons are very OP. I side deck 1. Sometimes I run 3. It's just, if they do like Plague Spreader, Book of Moon, their monster, not the Plague Spreader. If they do Blizzard, Book of Moon, Blizzard. If they do like a lot of things, you could just Book of Moon, Diva. Okay, Book of Moon. That way they don't go for the sync and then you just go for the attack. Because obviously they're trying to do a play. I think Book of Moon is very versatile. It's just an amazing card overall. Book of Moon. If you don't run it, you should definitely add 1. If you could do 2, add 2 to your deck. It's really great. 1 Smashing Ground. OP fucking card. I'm glad he runs it, and I'm glad I didn't switch it out for anything else. Really good card. Came in handy in many plays. Just 1 for 1. Anything they have, Judgment Dragon, boom. Dark Arm, boom. Goyo, boom. Anything, Smashing Ground. And lastly, Card Destruction. Come on, guys. If you face this deck right here, let me throw this card in, because I booked my my Morphin Jar. I'm fucking with your hand all day long. Like it's just crazy. I Morphin Jar. I Book of Moon my Morphin Jar at least twice, almost every duel. Royal Tribute for sure. Card Destruction for sure. I don't even care if I only have 1 card. I'll Card Destruction and fuck with your hand, you know? It's very annoying. This is the annoying package. Like, it's a very annoying build. And it's all because of stuff like this. Just being real with you guys. Moving with the traps. 2 deep prisons. 2 bottomless. I think this goes really good for, like, let's say Glads, Black Wings, even like Light like literally anything that you just want to get rid of, and heroes. That way they don't have it in the graveyard and they can use it. Zombies, just you name it. Removing out of play, it's just really busted and broken. What else? Mirror Force, Furniture Tribute, Staples, as you guys know. Deck Devastation Virus. This is really OP because with Necro Valley, they go to 2,000. For example, Descending goes to 2,000. Not this because he's an Earth, which kind of sucks. But the Descending goes to 2,000. This goes to 2,000. If I summon Caius and I remove and they bottomless, I could deck Devi to counter. So really good. I only use one because of that. I don't have a lot of like 2,000 beaters. Oppression, Starlight Road, and Solemn Judgment. Starlight Road, I usually have my Necro Valley and one card. Or if I have this and Necro Valley and they Heavy Storm, destroying 2. So that's already enough. I don't really special summon besides what, like Dark Arm. That doesn't really count. I don't really use them like that. So Oppression really affects them. Solemn Judgment is just, you know, you stop anything. So it's really good. And that's for my main deck. Moving towards my side deck. Let's go to side deck. Just put this here. Moving towards my side deck. 1 DD Crow. It's just broken. You guys already know. Remove something. Especially if they have Pot of Avarice. Remove one and you screw their Pot of Avarice. So it's really good. 2 Cyber Dragons. These are speed dual Cyber Dragons, as you guys can see. The secret is, it's really cool. I really love these. I'm not trying to show off or anything. I just really like how they look. So you guys should really get your hands are trying to pimp out your deck. 2 Cyber Dragons. 2 Fossil Dyna, OP. I think a lot of people just have these as side decks. Soul Exchange, Nobleman. Remove from play. Heroes, Frogs, Value Turbo. A lot of cards, a lot of decks. I usually cite one of them in a lot of the time. It does affect me with Necro Valley, to be honest. But if I don't have it and I have this, then it's OP. This is really broken for Rykos, Spies. I know it'll affect me too, but yeah, I just usually have this as side deck. 1 Necro Valley because they do try to MST Dust Tornado or Twister, you know, so it's like an extra one won't hurt. 1 Lightning Vortex to get rid of like the zombies that swarm or black wings that swarm. 2 Twisters because I don't want to see skill drain. I don't want to see decrease. I don't want to see anything like that. So I just twister it. It's fine. 2 Decrease. If I use decrease, I usually side deck most spells, and that's when. Oh damn! I guess I removed it. I used to have a 3rd Book of Moon as a side. That way I could remove some traps and put in a Book of Moon. But I guess I decided to change it last minute. And 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors, obviously for Lightsworns or Chrysias or whatever, stops the whole deck. Moving to the extra deck, I have my Karibo token for Gores. Come on. Come on. This is just too cute, man. Chimera Tech. I do have 2 Cyber Dragons outside, so this is, I could actually use this. The Staples, Catastor, and Android, Brionic, and Goyo. These are 100% staples. I think any deck usually runs these. These 2 are fucking busted, but yeah. I didn't update my extra deck. I threw in the Gale last minute, but this was my Value Turbo Engine extra deck, and I left it. I wasn't expecting to be synchro summoning as much, so that's why it's still here. But actually, Armor Master, I summoned him quite a bit. Rose is a staple. Darkened Dragon, Stardust, and Thought Ruler. All staples. If anything, I would probably run like another Stardust because I do have Starlight Road. Colossal Fighter, and remove like this card or something. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Comment anything you guys want, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. Peace.